Steemians, what's up? Dan at Starlight here. So I'm often telling people or explaining to them how to do introduction posts, how to do their first post on Steemit to introduce themselves. So I thought I'd do a little video explaining how, so I can redirect people to it, and also so, if you're finding this on YouTube or just a new Steemian trying to figure out how to do your first post, how to break into the community, hopefully this will help. This is just my opinion. But it represents the type of introduction post that I would upvote and that I see getting lots of upvotes, over the course of the last year. This is what sort of worked. So first of all, your very, very first picture, which will be your thumbnail picture, needs to be taken right now. You need to go get a sign. You need to write Steemit and the date on it, just a white piece of paper, Steemit and the date written on it, hold it up, take a picture of yourself. Do it in a cool spot or do it doing something you like. But that's what you need to do. You can do it with your friends. Doesn't matter. But your first picture, we need that sign because we need to know who you are. We need to know that you are a real person. You're not some spam account or somebody pretending to be somebody that they're not. So unless you do that verification post, we don't really know, and we're not nearly as likely to upvote you. So that's the first picture, right? It's your verification picture. And then I say, include a few other pictures of you, things that you've done, things that you're doing. It's nice to see pictures. We don't want to just read your book, right? Maybe like 5 paragraphs, 3 to 5 paragraphs is what I generally recommend to people. And just talk a little bit about, how you found Steemit, what you do in life, what you've done, what you want to do, and how you may add value to the Steemit community, what type of content you will be posting about, or just what type of content you want to engage with, right? So just pretty simple common sense mixed in with a few pictures of who you are, and that's basically it. At the bottom, you're going to use the tag introduce yourself. And you're also going to use the tag introduce myself, because sometimes introduce yourself is trending, sometimes introduce myself is trending. So use both of those tags, and then maybe a couple other tags about what you do. So if you're a computer scientist, use that as a tag. If you're into fashion, use that as a tag, right? Just to help direct you into the proper community of people here. So that's basically an introduction post. That post will get a lot more upvotes than, a lot of the other posts that I see. So, and then what I also suggest is that in your subsequent posts, the verification picture that you used at the top of your first post, I say include that at the bottom of all of your subsequent posts until we know who you are. Because let's say you do your introduction post and then a couple weeks later you do another post, it's just some pictures of you traveling or something. Well, if I didn't read that introduction post, then I still don't know that that's you and not some, fake account with stock footage, right? So just include that at the bottom, because I don't want to have to go back and see if you've done an introduction post. I want to know, I just need to see for a while that you are verified. And again, Steemit may eventually have a much better system for verification, but for now, just for the sake of making more steam, just put it at the bottom of each. If you want, just say, here's my verification picture or whatever, just so we know what you're doing. But don't tag those posts, those subsequent posts, with introduce yourself or introduce myself. That won't work. That will backfire. Only your first post, use those tags. You might think it's a good way to get seen. It's not. If it's not an introduction post, we don't want to see it with that tag. Just like if your post isn't about Steemit, don't tag it Steemit, right? Over time, and especially at the beginning, using the correct tags will actually be better for you, both short-term and long-term. So anyways, that's kind of my suggestions, and hopefully that will help some of you new Steemians, some of the people that I'm directing to Steemit, and also, you know, if you just find this on YouTube or whatever. So highly recommend checking it out. Cool. Dan and Starlight, peace out.